So welcome back to another prospect rebuild here on NBA 2K18, and in today's video we're going to be doing the Michael Porter Jr. Kings rebuild. This one was highly requested in one of my last prospect rebuilds. I'm not really sure which one. But yeah, we're at the point where I've pretty much done all the top prospects and I put them on the respective teams, which most of the mock drafts have them going to. So we're going to start repeating prospects, putting them on teams we have not used as much. So today going to be doing a Michael Porter Kings rebuild. I'm not sure. Did I use the Kings for any of my other rebuilds? Let me check that out real quick. Jesus, of course I don't even have my channel up, but I don't think I did. I might have. Did I do one? I know I did Bagley on the Grizzlies. I know I did Doncic on the Hawks. I don't think I've done a Kings one at all. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've done Kings one at all. So today, doing a Kings one. Also, start today is broken. You're probably seeing this on Sunday, but if you're not seeing this on Sunday, yeah, today is Sunday and start today is still broken. So I had to do a normal simulation, so I pretty much just simulated the entire 2017 season. We ended up only winning 15 games, and I was on normal simulator difficulty too, but it's fine. The team is still the same. I didn't trade anybody. The rest of the league might be a little bit different, but it's unfortunate I can't do start today. If you go into start today and you like start up a my league, it basically just says like cannot get data from current NBA, which I believe is because of the playoff series, but it's fine. It's pretty much the same thing, just doing it this way. We're starting in the offseason anyway, so let's hop right into this sim up to staff signing. Honestly, this probably even made it easier because we're definitely going to have a top pick now. Better than me putting on trade override. Dave Yeager, get out of here. Connor Green's a decent assistant GM, and so we're just going to pretty much sign the guys I always do. Gary Harris, head coach. We'll go D'Antoni. Pretty much the guy I'm always getting at this point. Assistant coach, we'll go Trent Peterson. Get him frequently. James Graham, and then we got to get the boy Jimmy Lynch. So we get 4 of these guys, of course. Okay, I know there's a way to do this. We just have to not get... Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, don't give me Harris either. Okay, so CFO right now. Okay, it looks like he'll take for that. And assistant coach, we only have 1.57 million to spend. Okay, so we should actually have enough money. Please. Okay, we do. I don't know why it's like that. It's just kind of annoying sometimes where you can't sign them all at once. But it doesn't matter. We're going to simulate up to the draft right now. Telling me not to draft 2 random guys, but Michael Porter Jr. is going to be picked. We have the 2nd overall pick. Hopefully he doesn't go 1st overall. And I'll see you guys at rookie signings with Michael Porter Jr. So, of course, with my luck, Michael Porter Jr. Went 1st overall. So I basically just threw up my 2nd overall pick and then 2 2nd-round picks, and we just swapped them for Michael Porter Jr. 1st overall. It's fine. We're going to have to pay him a little bit more money than what we would have if we had to take him 2nd, but it's okay. So all 3 of these guys come back. They're all going to be traded immediately. Thank God this is not a realistic rebuild because that would be totally unfortunate. Bruno Caboclo, good Lord. How is this guy a 1st-round pick? Making no sense out here, 2K. So we do have a few bad contracts that I'd like to move, starting with Zach Randolph. It's not a horrible contract for what he is, but 37 years old. This is kind of a young team. I don't really see him on this team in the future. Trading was broken. Sorry about that. So if I get some decent value for him, if I get like a nice young rotation player, I'd be more than fine with that. Maybe even a couple 1st-round picks. So let's look at some offers. I'm not seeing anything amazing off the bat. 1st-round pick from the Mavericks is probably what I'll end up doing. OG Anunoby. You know, I could get him. I know he's like kind of like one of the biggest steals of the 2017 draft class, but I just look at it like this. We have enough young guys that are just straight-up rotation players. I know I said I might get one of those, but if I can just, like, so many teams are offering me 1st-round picks, and the Mavericks are hopefully going to suck. Actually, it's 2021, so I'm actually going to take 2 firsts from the Spurs. I know this isn't ideal, but we're never going to get to 2021 in this my league, so the pick's not even going to matter. So now, let's look at the rest of this team. Kufos has got to go. Can't be having that out here. Ivica Zubac isn't horrible. Also, some of the overalls might be a little bit different just because players progress throughout the season, and they're obviously not going to progress when I just do a start today. So again, a little bit unfortunate. My apologies, but I can't do much about my league not working. I just can't. I have to get out some videos for you guys. So Garrett Temple now going to be one of the last players traded, I believe. I wouldn't mind keeping Bogdanovic. I think that's his name. Sure, just give him 2nd-round picks is fine. So yeah, I think it's Bogdanovic. Yes, it is. I wouldn't mind keeping him. Like $9 million isn't horrible. But if it comes down to it and I need that cap space, I'm probably going to trade him. What's his overall at shooting guard? If it goes down a lot, I might... Okay, it goes down 1. So I'm just going to leave him the way it is. So it really doesn't matter too much. So free agency this year, I'm not trying to be great, but we also don't have our pick next year. So if we go over, I believe the Celtics should have it. Unless, excuse me, I don't know if 2K fixed this or not, but what pick did the Celtics get this year? Because I know we might end up actually, I might be able to throw on trade override and give us our pick back. They took Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the 16th pick. Okay, so they did not have our first round pick that was top 5 this year, so they do have our unprotected pick next year. So now, what can I get for it? It's swap best with Philadelphia. That's not really how it should be. It's supposed to be just totally, okay, Michael Porter Jr. and all of them. Okay, so nothing here really. I'm going to probably sign a few guys in free agency. I don't really know. I'll see you guys once I have my first sign. So after day 1 of free agency, I ended up throwing a couple contracts out there, and we pick up DeMarcus Cousins, Chris Paul, and Clint Capella. They're going to match Capella, so I also gave him the 1-year deal thing, so he will be a free agent next year, so he's definitely a guy we can go after next year. Can I get both Cousins and Paul? I cannot. 31 million. This is where we might be trading Bogdanovich. Like, if I can get a cheaper rookie or a guy that's young, I would definitely do that. Just because I'm probably going to be trading Chris Paul because we do have De'Aaron Fox, a nice up-and-coming point guard. Can't really play either of them at shooting guard. First of all, let me do this right now. John Collins, been a minute since I've gotten him. Welcome to the team. Definitely could be a starter for us. Chris Paul, now welcome to the team. So we get both these guys. They're going to match Capella. Yes, they do. So he's going to be a free agent next year. So if I can somehow clear the cap space, I'm going to be probably trading both of these guys. I just kind of get them a lot, and this is what you guys have been starting to tell me to do. So basically just sign players in free agency and then trade them for pretty much whoever you want. So nobody wants Chris Paul. Somebody's got, oh my, Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid. Okay, we're getting a lot of nice offers here for DeMarcus Cousins, which is what you would obviously expect, but Paul George, no. We're going to take Joel Embiid and Robert Covington. Our 2020 first-round pick will not have any value at that point. Welcome to the team, Joel Embiid. So that's awesome. He doesn't make as much money as Cousins, so clearly, as you just saw, nobody wants to trade for Chris Paul, so I'm going to have to do that manually, and I guess I'll see you guys once I have that trade. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make this trade with the Phoenix Suns, sending them Chris Paul for Devin Booker, and John Lewis in there just to make the money work out. But I think this trade definitely should go through. They don't want to. What did it say? This proposal, I'm expecting. Okay, so they just have too much at point guard, but we did just trade for a whole bunch of picks. So you can pretty much just have as many as you want. I can get first-round picks so easily. And Devin Booker, newest member of the Sacramento Kings, continuing our nice young core. So point guard next year, it's going to be Fox. I actually don't mind Mason as a backup. He was very good in college for Kansas. Yes, he was. I'm fine with him. I probably could have sent him to the G League last year while I was simulating the season off camera. Yeah, you might have thought maybe a few of you would have been like, that's cheating, but it's fine. Booker and Hield are definitely good enough at shooting guard. Small forward, it's going to be Porter and then Covington. Power forward, Collins and Labissiere. I'm going to trade Lure, and then center is going to be Embiid and Willie Cauley-Stein. So the team is pretty much all set for next year. I'm going to go ahead and trade John Lure right now just because I don't really think I need him on this team at all. I'm more than happy rolling out my young man rotation. We get a couple first-round picks to reload. We get one from the Knicks. More than good enough for me. So this team is pretty much all set. We might actually have, do we have cap space? We have $38 million in cap space. Oh, it's so nice when you can just cheese the system like this. Give me, who's going to have more trade value? I'm just going to take Isaiah Thomas. And we're going to trade Isaiah Thomas. I don't even know what would I want for him. Honestly, if I don't get anything, I might run him as a backup. I kind of like Schroeder. These are two very nice picks, though. I'm going to take those picks. Pretty much just giving myself first-round picks. Just a little bit cheesy, but I'm not going to sign anybody else with the remaining cap space. I know I have $38 million again, but I'll see you guys at the start of season number 1 once I have the rotation figured out. So here is the rotation for the first season. De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, Michael Porter Jr., John Collins, Joel Embiid. Off the bench, Buddy Hield, Willie Cauley-Stein, Robert Covington, Scalabissiere, and Frank Mason. I think this team is definitely good enough to make the playoffs, if not be a top 4 seed. You know, when 2K gets like a decent team that they like, they end up giving you a top 4 seed even when you're maybe not worthy. What number is Michael Porter Jr. wearing? 23. Okay, I can live with that. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Maybe this team can make a run at a championship. So we end up finishing season number 1 a little bit disappointing. We went 44-38, which isn't ideal, but you know what? We made the playoffs, so I think we made the playoffs. Curry MVP, Bagley Rookie of the Year, Beasley 6th Man, Giannis, Marquise Chris, and Steve Kerr. I doubt we have any Kings. We actually do have Joel Embiid, so not too bad. I really thought that this team would have been like a top 4 seed. They ended up not being, which is a little bit disappointing. But we do have Michael Porter Jr. all NBA first team, all rookie first team. Not too bad. Let's see. Okay, so we ended up being a 5 seed. It's just really not what I thought we were going to be. I thought we were going to be like 55 wins, but you know what? It's fine. No, doesn't look like anybody's stopping the Warriors anytime soon. Booker led us in scoring. Then it was Embiid, Michael Porter Jr., De'Aaron Fox, John Collins, Covington, Hield, Stein. It wasn't like a horrible season. Like, how did we do scoring wise? Like, did we like at least come close to leading the league? No, we looked like we were in the middle of the pack pretty much. Defensively, okay, we were like the 5th best team defensively, so it's not horrible. We had like the 8th best differential, so it's fine. We're probably going to lose the first round to the Oklahoma City Thunder, which I wouldn't... Okay. So they go up 2-0 on us, and then we win 4 straight, but it's fine. Warriors are going to beat us, no doubt in my mind, even though we got a game in on them, but it's a... Wow. Damn, who's balling out for us? Embiid's balling out. Michael Porter Jr. with the double-double, same with John Collins. No way we could win this game, right? No. Ooh. Ooh, let's just, ooh. Oh, we actually came back. I guess it just wasn't enough, though. I wouldn't care if we didn't win this game. Yeah, we're not winning this game. Okay, I guess I got in comp. Actually. Nope, I'm not hopping in. Nope, you guys all said never hop in again. It's fine. I knew we weren't going to win a championship this year anyways, but beating the Warriors would have been nice. Klay Thompson actually winning Finals MVP. Pretty cool. They beat the Bucks in 5 games. So let's just head into this offseason where hopefully we do have a little bit of money to spend. If we do, I'm probably going to spend it on Clint Capella and then maybe change Embiid to the power forward position. So, staff signing, I believe it's just the assistant GM we have to bring back. Yes, it is. Let's see, assistant GM. Let's just bring in Ryan Johnston. Hopefully he accepts it. Tentative. Okay, you motherfucker. We'll just bring in Connor Green. I'm going to have to overpay for him just so he comes. And Connor Green. Okay, so NBA draft time. I know we have that Mavericks pick that's top 5 protected. I'm not sure if it ended up, or excuse me, it was top 3 protected, I believe. I'm not sure if it ended up landing us anything. That got us the best pick it possibly could have. It got us the 4th overall pick. Looks like we got so lucky. What were the Mavericks in the standings? So it looks like they were projected the number 2 overall pick, and we lucked out and ended up getting 4. That is so clutch. Could I move up at all in these 3 seconds? Can I move up to like number 2? Pick 2. Counter offer. They want 2 first-round picks. And I get DeAndre Jordan. I don't really want DeAndre Jordan. I mean, is there another player? I don't really want anybody else here. I know I probably should do that, but I'm just gonna move up to number 3. I can live with number 3. So who has it? It is the Phoenix Suns. They'll definitely do that. Really? Okay. Whatever. We now have the 3rd overall pick. I just really didn't want all those 2nd round picks. So who do I even want here? Like, any of these guys would be good. I might go after like Romeo Langford and then maybe trade Buddy Hield. So yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys at who I drafted 3rd overall. So with the 3rd overall pick, we ended up drafting Zion Williamson out of Duke. I think this definitely could be a great pick. He can end up playing the backup power forward or small forward, wherever we really need him. If I do need to trade some cap space, if I want to go after like Clint Capella, then that would mean I can trade Covington, and then he would be a good enough backup small forward. So we're going to bring back all these guys. Harry Giles, I'm just going to let walk. We're going to bring back Mason, who was a good enough backup point guard. So I'm honestly just hoping that we have enough money for Capella, because he's kind of like, oh, Devin Booker's a free agent. That's a big one. So we're definitely going to have enough money. Damn, it's just... Okay, so Capella is here. Please accept our offer. And of course he wants to go back to the Rockets. Of course he does. Okay, so Booker has no offers. Jimmy Butler. I don't even need Jimmy Butler. But if I sign him, could I trade him for a better backup or a better starting power forward than John Collins? He doesn't even want to come here. Okay. This might have all been for nothing. I'm going to probably spend it on somebody. Like, give me Kemba Walker at least. Who has 1 offer. It's from us now. So we get Walker. I cannot renounce the rights. Actually, I can't even renounce the rights on Cauley Stein. If I do it on these guys, no, we're still not getting him. Okay, so it's fine. It looks like we're just going to have to live with... It sucks that Capella didn't want to come here, but I'm just going to pretty much pick up Booker right now. Hopefully he signs with us. I'm also going to re-sign just like Cauley Stein. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2. So we're going to go ahead and do this trade with the Brooklyn Nets, sending them Robert Covington and a 2nd round pick for Jeremy Lin. He's going to be a very good backup point guard, borderline starter, and he's just going to be a whole lot better. than what Frank Mason would have been. So I'm going to go ahead and redo these minutes. We're going to go 18 here. Cauley Stein got paid. Like, I paid him like $21 million a season. Williamson's actually going to end up playing like 18. I'm going to have him be our 6th man. A little bit of Sierra, and then I'm fine with that. So it's a little bit unfortunate that, oh God, this rotation's not looking good. Okay, so we're going to have to go 15 here. We'll go 17 here. Lynn can play 14. Cauley Stein's actually going to play 12. We'll go 10 here. Actually, so we'll go 16. That's fine. So 35, 35. Actually, we're going to go 34, 34, and then we'll go 33, and then we'll go 35 here. So this is going to be the rotation for season number 2. The team has progressed a lot, so I definitely think this team is in a space, not a space, in a spot. Good Lord. To win a championship, it's going to be De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, Michael Porter Jr., John Collins, and Joel Embiid. Off the bench, Zion Williamson, Buddy Hield, Jeremy Lin, Willie Cauley-Stein, and Skal Labissiere. I will see you guys at the end of season number 2. Hopefully our season is not as disappointing as last year. So we end season number 2 going 64-18. This is what I thought we should be doing this year. I thought last year we ended up a little bit short, but nonetheless, we end up winning a good amount of games. Curry MVP, Barrett Rookie of the Year for the Nets was the first overall pick. Greg Monroe, 6th Man of the Year. Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year. Trae Young, Most Improved, always on the Cavs. Always. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. So let's see. Do we have any Kings on the All-NBA teams? We do not. Okay, defensive teams. We do have Joel Embiid. Not too bad. Definitely will take that. And rookie team, we do have Zion Williamson on the all-rookie first team. That's very, very cool to see. So we were actually not the 1 seed. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even realize we weren't the 1 seed. But those pesky Warriors, man, we were 1 game behind them. They start Boban Marjanovic. Very, very good team. Player stats in the year, we were led in scoring by Embiid, then Booker, Michael Porter Jr., Fox, Collins, who's up to an 88 overall, actually. So I was going to trade him this offseason if we don't win a championship, but as an 88 overall, I might not do that anymore. So Embiid, Collins, Porter, Williamson, rebounds and assists, Fox, Booker, and then Joel Embiid actually averaging 5 assists. Not too bad. First round of the playoffs, taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Please just let me beat them. Yes. Thank God. Now taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Also, if you hear me sniffling, I'm a little bit sick, so excuse me on that. And here come the Warriors. I just showed you their team. I don't know where I'm going. We win game 1. Lose game 2. Lose game 3. 2-2. Best of 3 series. Come on, 2K. Don't make me lose in my own building. We won this game. How? How did we blow that? We were up by like 8 with like a minute left. Oh. Oh, this game sometimes, bro. I should have just hopped in and like secured the win. The Bulls are in the NBA Finals. What? 2K? Who the hell is on the Bulls? Did I trade them anybody? Nope. They have our old friend Costa Kufas, but... Oh, that's annoying. That's so annoying. We're going on to a 3rd year right now. Ah, brother. Do we have any picks in this year's draft? We probably don't, but it's fine. Actually, we might have our 1st round pick, but I'll probably just trade it. 13th, actually, with the 13th pick from the Mavericks. Yeah, I'm just going to move it for future first. I'm never going to use the 13th pick. Nobody's going to be in the rotation. I pretty much have the rotation already figured out. So, team player options, I know I have to bring back. Yes. How is Collins an 88? Like, he progresses well in this game, but really never to an 88. So, I also re-signed Buddy Hield to a contract extensions. I'm pretty much just going to bring back Skal Labissiere on whatever he asks for. So, that's pretty much it. This free agency class is always gross. So, PJ Washington's here. Was he undrafted? He was the 12th pick. How does he not have a contract? Did they not pick up his team option? What in the world? Who did he play for before? He's never even been on a team. This man's never even been on a team, and he's out here asking for, what, $25 million? Get out of here. All right, it really doesn't matter. Do we have a mid-level exception at all? We have a $9 million mid-level exception, but I'm just going to pretty much, yeah, I'm just going to bring back Labissiere, and I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. So here's the rotation for the 3rd and final season. De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, Michael Porter Jr., John Collins, and Joel Embiid. Off the bench, Zion Williamson, Buddy Hield, Willie Cauley-Stein, Jeremy Lin, and Skal Labissiere. Our whole rotation is 80-plus overalls. So I now have a video title name, which is pretty cool, actually. I always look for those. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. This team's unbelievable. This team better be winning us a championship. So Steph Curry winning MVP. We go 69-13. Best possible record I could have asked for, and would never want to win more than 69 games. P.J. Washington actually wins Rookie of the Year, so did they actually pay him? I mean, he had a pretty good year, but did they actually pay him $20 million? What? They signed him for, oh my God, they literally signed him for the minimum. They signed him for the minimum. I know he wouldn't have done that with my team. Like, I don't know what it is about my league. Like, some team, like, in free agency the year before, will, like, he'll ask for, like, $25 million like he was, and then he'll sign with the team the next season for, like, the minimum, but he'll never do that with, like, the team you're using, which is just so annoying, but it's fine. Greg Monroe, 6th Man of the Year. Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year. Tyus Jones, Most Improved. And finally, D'Antoni winning Coach of the Year. We win 69 games. Perfect amount of wins. Kings on the All-NBA teams. None. And we do have Joel Embiid, All-NBA 3rd team. Definitely nice to see. Defensive teams, we do not have anybody. Rookie team, nope. And Trayvon Duvall technically qualifies as a rookie. I'm guessing he was in free agency, and then, what were his stats? I'm guessing he was in free agency and just never got to a team. Great. Nice stats, Trayvon. Really worth the $16 million that the Clippers paid you. Okay. Let's hop into these playoffs. We are 11 games up on the Trailblazers. Warriors were actually a 3 seed this year, which is weird because they didn't really lose anybody. I thought they might have lost Draymond in free agency, but they didn't. Michael Porter Jr. leading us in scoring, 91 overall. Devin Booker, Joel Embiid, De'Aaron Fox. John Collins up to a 89 overall, which is very, very impressive. Rebounds was Collins, Embiid, and then Porter Jr., and assists was Fox, Booker, and then Embiid. Here we go. Oklahoma City Thunder taking on Russell Westbrook in the first round. I'm not sure if they still have Paul George. They probably don't. They do not, but they have Blake. Okay, and they still have Steven Adams, but we still beat them in 5. Taking on the Timberwolves with Karl-Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins. I'm not sure if they re-signed Jimmy Butler. Doesn't matter. We swept them. Did they have Jimmy Butler? They did have Jimmy Butler. And they have Miles Bridges, who is balling out. And they... Where's Karl-Anthony Towns? They didn't trade Karl-Anthony Towns, did they? Wait. Okay, so it was... This is just, like, making no sense. I know, like, where is Karl-Anthony Towns? Like, did they just not match whatever offer you get? Who's playing with Giannis? Oh, okay. I thought this was a team, and I thought I saw Anthony Davis for a second. I was like, no way. Oh, Jesus Christ. This was not smart. Oh, my God. And they have Doncic. And they have Melo. That's scary. Now, where is Karl-Anthony Towns? I know they didn't trade him, so he must have just not matched his offer. He is... Am I just, like, missing him? Oh, what? Okay, I'm probably getting yelled at. I must have just missed him. Oh, he's right here. I'm so stupid. God damn it, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I clearly missed him. I thought, like, he got an offer and they just, like, didn't match it in free agency. Okay. I'm not even scared of the Bulls in the NBA Finals. I just want to beat the Warriors right now. I'm getting some redemption on them for what they did to us. Okay. There's 21 seconds left. We're up by 8 points. There's no possible way we could blow this. Okay, thank God. Taking on the Bulls in the NBA Finals, I'm pretty sure they're actually a pretty good team. Yes, they are. They have DeAndre Ayton, so it's going to be Ayton versus Embiid. They signed Kemba Walker. They have Mark and Mike Conley. It's a very good team. We're still better than them, though. Come on. Up 3-0. Can we complete the sweep? Yes, we do. Joel Embiid averages a double-double and win Finals MVP. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the Michael Porter Jr. Kings rebuild. Let me know what team, or excuse me, what prospect to put on what team, and I will get that video out to you guys as soon as possible. I had a lot of fun making this video. I hope you guys did enjoy watching. I thought this team was very, very impressive. The whole starting lineup being 80+ overalls was definitely very cool to use. Again, let me know what prospect to use on what team next, along with any other video ideas. Leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.